Have you ever wondered about the supernatural? Today we dive into two eerie tales. One is true, and the other is generated by AI. Can you guess which is which? Let's explore these stories step by step. Listen closely as we unfold each narrative. Here's the first story. When I was around 7, my sister babysat me while our parents attended meetings. They dressed in business attire and left us money for pizza. We lived in a ranch-style home with a finished basement where we watched TV. It was the early 2000s and my sister talked on the house phone while I watched my show. Suddenly we heard footsteps upstairs, like our parents in dress shoes. Confused, we checked, but no one was there and the alarm was still set. My sister tried calling our dad, but he didn't answer. Then the phone rang with his number, but he never picked up. The next day, a friend told my sister their dad had answered her call, claiming she wasn't home. My dad, a techie, denied forwarding calls. To this day, we still don't have answers. Experiencing something paranormal together makes it unforgettable. Now, onto the second story, the haunted radio. When I was about 12, my grandmother gave me an old wooden radio that used to sit in her living room back in the 1960s. It didn't even work anymore, or at least that's what I thought. One night, around 2:30 a.m., I woke up to faint static in my room. At first, I thought it was just my phone or something electronic, but when I looked over, the radio's dial was glowing faintly. The knob slowly turned on its own, clicking through stations that weren't even supposed to exist. Then it stopped on a man's voice. Clear as day, I heard, "You shouldn't be here." I froze. The room felt like it dropped 20 degrees. The voice repeated the same sentence, but this time it was in my grandfather's voice. He had died years before. The next morning, when I told my grandmother, she went pale and said, "That radio hasn't worked since the day your grandfather passed." Both stories are chilling. But which one feels more real to you? Think about your own experiences with the paranormal. Can you feel the difference? Many have encountered shadowy figures or eerily familiar places. In summary, we shared two intriguing tales. One was a true paranormal account. The other? Purely AI generated. Now it's time to decide. Which story do you think is true? Share your guess in the comments below. Follow for the answer in the next sci-fi or AI video.